And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Good morning, y'all.
But Jared Road on the other side of the glass, y'all, bringing it to you right here on this 29th day
Woo, woo.
of January 2026. Travel Thursday. Thank y'all for joining us as we begin today's episode of the Front Porch, coming to you from the historic campus of Xavier University, from our studios right here at the foot of the overpass on South Norman C. Francis Parkway. www.wbok1230.com is the address. If you want to stop on by, grab yourself a comfortable chair, a mug, or a tumbler of your favorite frosty or steaming adult beverage. Mind your manners. Say good morning. I'll let your people kick it with us for the next 3 hours as we continue to examine this world through a 504 focus scope. And, of course, the top-ranking way we love to hear from each and every one of y'all is the WBOK Talk Line, 504-582-9422. And good morning to our good friends over on FM.
No static at all.
What's up, Kim Buck?
Good morning, Uncle Gray. How you doing?
Doing good.
Today, I'm good. I am great, actually. Today is January 29th. It is Incorporation Day for Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. And just a really quick snippet. In the fall of 1912, my soror Nellie Kwanda learned of changes planned for her beloved Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. She gathered sorors Norma E. Boyd, Julia E. Brooks, Ethel Jones Mowbray, Nellie K. Pratt, and Minnie B. Smith to plan for legal incorporation. On January 29th, 1913, under the provisions of Chapter, I don't know what number these are, they're Roman numerals, and I don't count that high with these numbers, but it's a 10, a 5, so maybe it's 17. I don't know. Is that 17?
We're going to take it
right here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
That's
good deal, me. Go me. All right, so Chapter 17 of the laws of the District of Columbia, Alpha Kappa Alpha was incorporated as a perpetual body with power to organize, institute, and charter subordinate chapters. The sorority's purpose and objective would be educational and would promote the intellectual standards and mutual uplift of its members. So happy Incorporation Day, sorors.
There you go.
Woohoo.
There you go.
Yes.
Happy
There we go.
Incorporation Day.
There you go. On this
Right.
nice, it's cool, but it's nice. I like the weather today.
Okay.
No.
Still a little south for me. Still a little, south of ideal.
Mhm.
North of ideal, when it starts to get a little warmer.
Yeah.
But this is, I guess, compared to what's supposed to be coming. Yeah.
Or what was.
Oh, and that's what I'm saying. We're in this cycle because we had it really cold.
Mm-hmm.
And then it kind of warmed up a tad.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're right here. Now it's supposed to get really, pipe busting, run your water and wrap your pipes.
And
bring
please
your
do that.
dogs in.
Do all the winterization that you need to do.
You
please,
should know
please,
that. If you didn't
please.
get a chance to do it
If you
last
didn't do it
time,
last time, and you walked away without any damage.
Walked away without any damage, please.
Do it now.
Yeah.
Do it now.
Especially our friends on the North Shore. You guys get, hit harder than we do. The lake helps us.
Yeah.
But it still was busting pipes down here before.
Agreed.
It's happened to me.
Oh, you had a burst pipe?
Not this time.
Okay.
But it has happened.
Has happened before, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of
My
those
neighbor
things.
called, hey, man, you got water gushing out the side of your house.
I
I said, that's not good.
No.
He said, I went up, I got the T-bar, put them cut off. I said, thank you. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that.
You just reminded me of something in your response. So, it's a weird thing, but it's a true thing.
Mm-hmm.
People with the characteristics or have diagnosed with ADHD in emergent situations, we don't panic. We have a reaction after. That is very odd.
It's normal for me.
But it's not really a typical thing. Normal for you.
I'll get that. I'll say that. But I think that's why it helped me in my earlier career.
Yes.
Crisis weren't crisis. It's just a problem. You gotta
Right.
deal with this problem, and what you think is a crisis is gonna go away.
And the ability to react appropriately in emergent cases is also a telltale sign.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that's not typical. I
Yeah.
don't want to say it's not normal because it is my normal, but it's not typical.
That's what I said. Well, that's not good.
Hmm, that's
That's not
curious.
good. That's not good.
Water's gushing out your house.
On the side of okay now. And then
Okay.
said, well, listen, I'm gonna grab the T-ball. You do that for me until I can get somebody out there. And he did.
Mm-hmm.
And, but it had burst by then. It just had to be switched out. So it, everything worked out.
Okay.
And that's what it's good having neighbors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's good having good neighbors.
Yes.
You talk to them, you hang out, you say hello,
Uh-huh.
what's going on, this, that, and other, right?
Yeah.
And then when something happens, God forbid anything happens, but if something happens,
Mm-hmm.
guess what? Your people call, look out for you.
Agreed. Yeah,
It's a beautiful thing.
for sure.
So y'all be careful out there this weekend, though.
Please.
'Cause the parade's going, I think, start. Do we start this week?
turns
That's
around
right.
to the back to see the schedule. Let's see, today is the 29th, so tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yes.
tomorrow.
So tomorrow you have the crew of Bohem. Is that Bohem or Bohem?
Bohem.
Bohem. I don't know. That is in the French Quarter. It starts at 7 o'clock on tomorrow, and then Slidell has the crew of Titans at 6:30 on Saturday, the 31st. Crew de Vue at 6:30, and then Crew Delusion follows, and then the crew of Poseidon and Slidell and the crew of Blige roll and Saturday, and then Sunday. Oh, this we on 3-day weekend parts. Okay, Sunday, February 1st, Metairie crew of the Little Rascals at 12 p.m. Slidell crew of Anthea
Okay.
at 1 p.m. in the Maroney Tit Rex. Never heard of that. That's at 4:30.
But Petite Rex, yeah, it's supposed to be petite.
But they
Teat
just
Rex? Yeah, they got
teat.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Teat Rex.
Teeth, like petite.
Little, but just the small,
Little.
the
That's right.
portion piece. All right.
That's right.
Origins of words.
All right, that's it. Stuff you be knowing.
No. Pearl River has a parade
All right.
at 1 p.m. on Sunday. Pearl River Lions Parade, and then New Orleans East, where I hear some people will be either riding in or hosting the crew of Nefertiti
That's
on
wonderful.
Sunday. That's what some people.
Shouts out to y'all.
Shouts
man.
out to some
Tis
people.
the season. It's carnival time.
Right.
And this is the Front Porch, y'all. WBOK. That's what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
We're going to see y'all on the other side of the break.
Norman Robinson is back,
Can you hear me now?
and he's taking no prisoners.
Can you hear me now?
Each weekday, Norman Robinson brings you commentary with Off the Top.
The incident was shocking, disturbing, disgusting, disappointing, and sad.
Each weekday, Off the Top with Norman Robinson is heard exclusively right here.
It's Off the Top with Norman Robinson on WBOK 1230
Good
AM.
Thursday morning. I'm Daryl Forges with WDSU News, and here's your headlines. 2 people are waking up behind bars a week and a half after a gunfire erupted at Dookie Chase's restaurant, leaving 1 person dead and 3 others injured. That's according to law enforcement sources. It comes as NOPD says they will give an update on the investigation this morning. Yesterday, NOPD released pictures of 2 persons of interest they were looking for in the shooting back on January 16th. Police later canceled that search, saying they had been found and interviewed. We do not know if these are the people that were arrested. The suspects accused in the death of a Kansas City sports reporter in town to cover last year's Super Bowl will be in court today. Danette Coper, Christian Anderson, and Ricky White are charged with racketeering and manslaughter. Officials believe the trio participated in a criminal enterprise dating back to 2012, allegedly targeting multiple men by drugging and robbing them. And a man makes a dramatic escape, jumping from the 2nd floor after his home caught fire. The New Orleans Fire Department says the blaze happened a little afternoon yesterday at a home on Milan in South Johnson. NOFD says the man jumped from the window and was taken to the hospital with injuries to his feet. The homeowner told firefighters that he was using a space heater before the fire started. The blaze, by the way, is still under investigation. I'm Daryl Forges, and that's your headlines for WBOK. Have a great day and a fantastic
Meet Leanna, a part-time chef and full-time mom. In the past, Leanna didn't have health insurance because she didn't think she could afford it. What she didn't realize is she qualified for Medicaid. She loves the coverage and peace of mind that comes with high-quality care. The kind of care you get with Healthy Blue. This is Medicaid, and it's for more people than you think. Maybe even you. To see if you qualify, go to myhealthybluela.com.
Hello, this is Ed Murray, and I'm a candidate for State Representative District 97. I'm running because our families deserve a fair shot. New Orleans is changing, and it's time our leadership reflects the future. I'm a father, an attorney, and my commitment is to this community. In the legislature, I'll fight to lower the cost of insurance, strengthen our public schools, and grow an economy that works for everyone, not just a few. I want my son and every child to be able to live, work, and thrive right here in New Orleans. Early vote through Saturday, January 31st for Ed Murray for State Representative District 97, number 8 on the ballot. This message is paid for by the committee to elect Ed Murray.
This is The Law in Your Legacy. I'm attorney Pete Hamilton.
I'm attorney Ryan Hamilton. Losing a loved one is tough enough. Do you really want your family dealing with court battles and paperwork on top of it?
Whether you choose a will or a trust, think ahead. Take care of your family. Let them focus on healing instead of headaches. This is not legal advice. That's just a tip brought to you by Liberty Bank and Trust. For more information, go to libertybank.net or contact us at 504-915-5016.
A careless driver can change your life in an instant. Do you know what to do or who to call? If you've been injured in a motor vehicle accident and do not have an attorney, call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free consultation. We can answer all of your questions and estimate the potential value of your case. Call Auto Accident Help Desk and connect with an expert personal injury attorney.
Call 800-269-4524. 800-269-4524.
Don't worry how to handle your medical bills, lost wages, and pain. We will get you the money you deserve.
They got me way more than the insurance company offered.
The consultation is free, and you do not pay any legal fees unless we win or settle your case. Make the smart call. If you've been injured in an auto accident, call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free legal consultation.
Call 800-269-4524. 800-269-4524. 800-269-4524.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Brian Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Good morning, y'all.
Brother Jared's on the other side of the glass, y'all. Bringing it to you right here on this Travel Thursday. As you can tell, the Sonic breadcrumbs have been dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Are you picking up what Jared is dropping for you?
How you like it?
Tell me where we going.
How you like
504-582-9422 is the number. I'll let you people let us know what's going on
Mm-hmm.
on this Thursday.
Travel Thursday.
Travel Thursday.
Yes. Chuck Hunt.
Yes.
Power restored. Woohoo!
Man, I
We are
read
very
yesterday
happy.
when whole family was in the shelter. But shouts out to the folks for coming together as a community.
Yes. That's the stuff that we need to see. That's the stuff that we need
Yes, sir.
to enact. Show up for your neighbors because they're humans too. So
Because it's coming
yeah.
again.
Yeah.
It's coming
Yeah.
again. They trying to get it turned back on, and it is coming right back. So good luck, my friend. I'm glad if I'm reading that correctly. Do you have power yet, or is it just being restored in your area? I hope you got power, man. Be able to get to your house.
For real.
At least.
For
At
real.
least. All the best to y'all. Everybody who's out there listening, knowing this weather's coming, please prepare for it. It's going to be cold for several days. Y'all know we ain't used to this. Yo, it's going to be 32 in Miami. Is that crazy? It's going to be 32 degrees in Miami, Florida.
Well.
Now, you got to pull out the fur thong.
First of all, yuck. First of all, yuck.
Head to the beach, baby, Miami. It don't stop. Blah, 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 blah.
Second of all, be careful out there. Cover up. Cover up.
Yeah, you said that's 32, man.
We've had how many people in the state of Louisiana that have died of exposure?
So, I know it was I remember, I'm not going to lie, but I know it was a significant number.
A lot of them being
people
in
who
Mike
have
Johnson's district. Listen, you're idly not hearing anything from Cassidy, Kennedy, Johnson, Scalise, while people in their district are dying of exposure, dying from not having medical coverage due to the cut with Medicaid and Medicare, due to the flim-flamming of the food program, SNAP food stamps program. So yeah, yeah. Where all the people who thought this was a good idea? Cause yeah, people are dying, and if you all right with people dying, you not all right with me. Not never gonna be all right with me. Not nothing you could say could be all right with me if you're all right with people dying. And there's something else that could have been done. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. It's a good point. It's a good point.
There you go.
504-582-9422. There he is. What's happening, Chuck?
Hunt.
Good morning. It's so great to be back talking to you all, and had power restored at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time yesterday.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Amen.
Yeah, my father was on the. Yeah, when the time happened, what happened? My mother's sister had called, and they were on the phone. And said while they were on the phone, they were in the dark, and all of a sudden, while they were talking, the power came on, and there are some areas of Monroe and surrounding towns that's still trying to get power restored today, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. Trying to get it. It really hit this area. Like I said, it was fallen trees, hit the power lines and homes. And one of the homes not far from me hit the power line and set the house on fire.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, there those people are. They were out of home. And also, I want to give a shout out to some of the people in person, the people that really helped us. We couldn't get the vehicles out of the garage. The Monroe City Marshal's office. They have a black city marshal named Robert Cherry. He and my father, we've all known him and his brother for years. Brothers and retired from Monroe Police Department. He's with the city marshal's office now, and Alfred Cherry. But what happened? Robert Cherry got one of his officers. a guy named Toriano Young, big tall guy, former football player. He came and got us out and got to Marble Recreation Center on Renwick Street in Monroe, Louisiana. That's in the black part of Monroe where Carroll High School. My mother's a retired teacher from Carroll High School.
Okay.
And it was just a lot of people in that community center at Marble Recreation Center. And also I give a shout out to a lady that's from down in Mandeville. She's over the city of Monroe. She's over the community centers and programs director, Melissa Thaxton. Her name is Melissa Landor. That's a maiden name, Landor Thaxton. She married Thaxton from Basham. But Melissa Thaxton, I struck up a friendship and known her for years. And she had to thank her and then the staff at Marble. They did a great job and had warmth with charging phones, food, and everything else that you could think of. And also, we at Brothers in Touch with Reality had people from all walks of life there. We didn't stay there at the place. There in they had cots in the gym. Had people from all walks of life in there, and it brought us in touch with reality. People who never thought they would be around each other. Here they are. We all there. We became acquainted with each other.
Everybody in the
People I
gym.
knew quite well. Yes,
Yes,
we're all there in the mix, and people I know quite well that work at the rec. And doing other things, and there are people that we became acquainted with that we didn't even know existed in Monroe.
Okay. Well, that's all right, my friend. It's good to hear that's some positive news, man. I know we're supposed to get a little bit more cold over the next few days. You guys stay safe up there. It's always good to hear from you, Chuck. Keep us posted, all right?
I sure will, and I want to give thanks to the mayor, our mayor, Oliver Friday Ellis. He with his team. They got out there. They did a great job. But like I said, I had to give Robert Cherry his just due because sometimes people complain about people in government, but it shows you everybody doesn't get it. But what happened, there are things that and it comes together.
That's right. And when they do good, somebody need to shout them out. Shouts out to Robert Cherry and the rest of the
That's what he
crew.
said.
There you
That's
go.
also Cherry said. Yes.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Chuck. Take care, bro.
All right.
All right, Chuck.
You all take care.
Yeah,
All right.
right.
Talk to you
Later.
later.
That's all right, man. It's our North Louisiana family, man. Damn near Canada, spitting distance.
Not Canada. I mean, the northern portion of Louisiana for sure, but not Canada. That's a reach.
Dang, close.
That's
real close. It ain't
far
far.
reach.
Spitting distance.
That's awful.
Good morning, Elwin.
I say we're going to India.
Finding yourself.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kim. Good morning, radio family. Good morning, Braylon Brian Banks.
Thank
Man,
you.
you told me I could get any money I wanted. The bank said that your name is on.
That's the only thing you got to
You
do. Go
remember
over there and ask them for it. They got your name on the list.
Say, bro, if I get arrested, you gonna come get me out?
Let me think about that. No. Well, no, let me say that before I say that. What did you get arrested for?
Mm-mm.
I said, if I get arrested.
Now, that's what, and everything hinges on what you were arrested for. You understand?
I don't know. Going up there, applying for the money that your name is on.
Oh, yeah. If you get arrested for that, then no, you on your own, cuz. You done already used my name once at the bank trying to get free money. Now you think I'm gonna come down there and try to get you out of jail?
Mm-mm.
They gonna have both of us down there.
You ain't right, Braylon.
I ain't never
Well, he is
Something
right.
right about your brain.
Yes, all right.
He is correct.
It worked good for me, cuz.
It doesn't work good here, though.
Maybe not for others. Yeah, because they can't get what they want.
Right.
You know? But if you come over here to pick me up, you drive over here, bro, and get arrested for that, I'm going to come get you out.
Okay. That's,
Now, I'm telling you right now.
Commercial, bro.
If you be on your way over here to come get me and you get arrested, then I'm going to come get you out for that.
Say, man, I heard that commercial. Was that you driving?
What?
A commercial did what?
I heard that commercial y'all had on. Was you driving then?
Which commercial you talking
I don't know.
What was the commercial about?
About insurance.
I don't know. We got no insurance. I don't know. I don't remember hearing it, but in answer to your question, no, it wasn't me. I don't have any involvement in that commercial.
Okay, you wasn't driving.
No, sir, boss. I wasn't driving. I was never there, and I left early.
Okay. Okay, that's what you tell the police. Anyway, I
Yes,
guess
sir.
India.
India is your guess? Let me
Yes.
see. India.
Show us India.
That's Turkey.
That's a good guess. Why you thought we was going to India, bro?
Because it sounds like India music.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
You like Indian
Yeah.
music?
No, but I've been around some people that listen to Indian music, and they played a little bit for me. So
Oh, all right. What you was doing when you was around them people? Mary was there?
yeah, Mary was there.
Mary be everywhere you go, boy. Mary be everywhere you go. That's why you be getting
Oh,
exposed
Lord
to
have
all kinds of
mercy.
Indian music. That's all right, bro. That's all right.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
It's always a pleasure hearing about what goes on in your life, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know you. That's why you won't be in the Hall of Fame. Keep doing what you're doing, cuz.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right,
All
my
right.
brother.
Talk to
We'll
you
talk
later.
back at you, all right?
I will call back again.
Call
I'm
back
sure
again.
you
We're going
will.
to be here till 12 o'clock. Then you can call and bother somebody else.
Period.
All right?
All right.
All right, bro. Later.
Later.
Good morning, Pam.
Good morning, Front Porch family. How are y'all today?
Doing well.
Very, very well. And yourself?
I'm good. I'm good. Keeping warm in this house.
All right. It's a good place to be
Yeah.
warm.
Yeah, had a little situation with the heater, and my honey, with his smart self, he fixed it. So I can stay warm, stay inside, and stay warm thanks to my baby.
That's all right. Every home should have one.
I know, right? I'm going to try to do a guess. And the reason I'm going to say this is because it's been in the news for a minute. So are we traveling to Minneapolis?
Are we traveling to
Minneapolis?
Minneapolis? Show us Minneapolis.
That's Turkey.
I love that
I
turkey.
get why you were saying Minneapolis. I get why you asked. That's an interesting guess, Pam. That's very interesting.
Okay, I'll keep listening,
Keep
y'all.
listening, love. We talk back at you
All right.
later.
Bye-bye.
Yes, indeed.
No, Mark, I did not send any pictures to your godchild.
I like that. Mark be checking for his godchild.
I
Make
love
sure
that
that's all right.
he
You a
be
good
checking for
parent,
him.
bro. You a good parent.
Yeah. Yeah. Paran is on the job, but
Parent
no.
on the job, looking out for his
But it's
godchild.
godson. It's Gaudy. That's what you're Gaudy.
I got them.
Mm-hmm.
I got them. I got Gaudies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I say Paran and Nan here, but in the Bahamas it's your Gaudy. Like your Gaudy Linda, your Gaudy Sandra.
Mm-hmm.
So my Gaudis would be Jerry Eli and Sandra Lauverdan.
Okay.
So those would be my godmothers. My
nanans.
nanans. Yes. I was blessed with 2 pairs of parents and nanans. So my parents, all but one of my godparents are still living. So my parents, Reverend William Jones Sr. And Ernest Jones of not Port Arthur, Texas, of Beaumont, Texas.
All right.
And then my Paran, he's somewhere from, I can never remember this place because you drive through, if you blink your eyes, you go through it. But somewhere in the Iberville.
All right.
I never remember, but yeah. But he's a minister here. He's been a Methodist minister all my life. So.
That's all right.
Yes.
That's all right.
They're still coming in clutch.
And just in case you're tuning in and say, what
What
are they talking
what is
about?
that?
That is just the way that godparents are identified. I think everybody's pretty familiar with the concept of godparents, and it's just how they are addressed in New Orleans and areas around here. They're your nanan if he's the lady, and that's your parent if he's the man, your godmother and your godfather. That's what we talking about. All right. So hope that cleared that up for any of you who were like, are they having a stroke?
They're saying words, but the words don't go with the things that they're saying. Well, I don't understand, but yes, your in stand-ins, your stand-in parents.
Yes, you are.
Your stand-in parents.
You are.
I have had 2 godchildren. One has passed on, but I have my godson Kyron, that's my little baby.
Right on.
That is, I mean, that is my child, for real. And then, being to be a part of people's village, you know what I'm saying? Titles don't as much matter as the relationship. So I am.
I got 2.
Happy. 2 God kids.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And both of their fathers are gone. Both of their fathers. But they had them.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Yeah.
That's what, because that's my thing. If you're blessed enough to have them, then godparents is your lanyard. Hopefully you never get called into action.
Correct.
Hopefully
Correct.
you have that but you put yourself in a position, and that's a good thing to do because you want to continue. You know the person. I knew your dad. I know how he wanted kind of what he wanted for you. So I can keep that up.
Yeah.
Right. And yeah.
Boy, I tell you, get your Uncle Grayling. I ain't gonna lie, you got that dad thing down. I tell you those stories. We full over here, but yeah, get you one like him. Get you an Uncle Grayling. You definitely had that dad thing down, and I am very appreciative of it, not just for me, but also on behalf of my family, because you definitely have your own place in each of our lives. So I thank you for sure. And then you said something about your godchildren. I know one, Mr. Mike's daughter.
Michaela.
Yes.
Yeah.
That she just graduated from
the water program last year. So she is up for a promotion and doing good things. Love what she does. She works out in Bell Chase at the water. She's environmental, man. Yeah. Getting that done.
Yeah, those things matter.
And
a lot.
I'm gonna get my other godchild, Samaj, on here because Samaj is doing some good things. Samaj Crumpton.
Okay.
She was featured. I'm gonna find.
We're gonna
we're gonna get on it because I like them. And listen, they doing big things, and it ain't just because that's my godchildren. They are doing stuff that's worth talking about. So we're going to try to see if we can make that happen.
Yes,
it's the Front Porch, y'all. WBOK. It's what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
Stick and stay. Y'all don't go nowhere. It's Travel Thursday. We'll see you on the other side of the break.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
The mornings have been getting gradually warmer, but it's still cold out there. Eventually highs today, 58 to 61. That's still slightly below average for this time of the year. Partly cloudy skies. Then getting to tonight, 37 to 46. And then for Friday, highs back into the 50s, maybe some 60s. But the next big headline for us will be that big blast of cold air by the weekend. For Saturday morning, temperatures into the 20s. Wind chill feeling like the teens and maybe the single digits. And another cold one for Sunday. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
I'm David Patan Sr., owner of Whole Water and Food Over Medicine Academy, coach, consultant, and instructor. We're excited about our 21-day challenge. Stop, prevent, and reverse disease today. Cholesterol, diabetes type 2, high blood pressure, along with chronic illnesses and diseases. We believe that the gift of wellness is the greatest gift, and for $30 per month, $1 a day, you could have this gift for you and your family.
I'm Phyllis Washington, and I've benefited with health and weight loss.
For your gift of $30, healing and wellness can be yours. Call 504-701-4711. That's 504-701-4711. The Whole Water Store. See you at 2135 Washington Avenue today.
Tired of the impersonal, one-size-fit-all style of banking? You deserve a bank that delivers exceptional service and personalized attention to your needs. That's the Home Bank Standard. Since 1908, Home Bank has been a trusted financial partner for businesses and families because we go the extra mile to help you reach your goals. See for yourself why Home Bank is good for business, good for life. Stop by any New Orleans area location or find out more at home24bank.com. Home Bank, member FDIC.
In New Orleans, experience isn't a slogan. It's the difference between promises and results. John Johnson has already delivered for this city. As a state senator and chairman of the Revenue and Fiscal Affairs Committee, John Johnson authored a $215 million legislative package that rebuilt the Superdome, constructed the Saints training facility, and built the New Orleans Arena. Projects that fueled jobs and economic growth. He secured $135 million to complete the Morial Convention Center, $10 million to make Jazzland and Six Flags a reality, $6 million to expand Suno, and $30 million to build the Technology and Research Park at UNO. That's not talk, that's results. John Johnson also brought more than $185 million in district improvements, strengthened higher education, and authored a constitutional amendment approved by voters to help limit state debt.
I've never believed in promising what I can't deliver. I believe in doing the work and getting results for New Orleans and St. Bernard Parish.
With seniority, experience, and a proven record, John Johnson is ready to return to the state Senate, not as a freshman, but as a leader. John Johnson for state Senate.
Paid for by John Johnson for Senate.
New Orleans, the city of festivals and second chances. This is Mr. Rocky of Faithers in Jesus the Christ, inviting everyone to come to the table of grace. No matter where you are or what you're dealing with, guilt, bad habits, mistakes, or heavy hearts, Jesus still calls us his friend, and his grace is waiting for us. Tune in to WBOK, 12:30 a.m., or watch live on Facebook or Instagram. We'll reflect on his work on the cross, his resurrection, his ascension, and the hope of his return for we who that believe and have received him by faith. So join us at the table of grace, where mercy is fresh, forgiveness is real, and grace is served for people like you and me.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 12:30 a.m.
Welcome back, y'all. It's the Front Porch, WBOK. I'm your host, Greg Brian Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
The Jared's on the other side of the glass, y'all. Bringing it to you right here on this Travel Thursday. Trying to figure out what is our destination. Look like we got some guesses. 504-582-9422 is the number. Good morning, Cam.
Good morning. How y'all doing?
We doing good, darling. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there.
Don't let
Happy
go.
Incorporation Day.
Don't let go,
Kimber.
You got your song going on.
Man, I didn't know we was going to do it. Usually we got San Diego. We know right now we going to play this.
Right, exactly. Camp San Diego.
Nah, you officially introduced. What's going on, dog?
Sorry, Jared. Sorry. I didn't know he was going to play it either.
I didn't know either. It's
Well,
all
there
right.
we
It's
go.
a pleasant
I didn't mean
surprise
to
for us all.
Indeed.
Yeah, a happy Incorporation Day, Kim.
Yes. Happy Incorporation Day.
Yes, very important day today. But I would say we took a really long trip today that required a passport.
Oh.
We on a whole nother continent.
Continue.
And I believe we have landed in Egypt.
That's why they call it Camp San Diego right there. That's why they call her
I said I was waiting to hear the song, Egypt. I was waiting to hear the song. But I said, oh, they're not going to play that because that just be a
No,
thing.
it's way too early. It's way too early for that one.
But I know that you got my boy Broussard on the list.
Yes.
On the playlist for today.
Yes, ma'am.
He's a good friend of mine. So yeah, I said
song
coming.
list.
Yeah, I wanted to guess early because unfortunately I have to get off the show in about an hour to attend a funeral virtually.
Oh,
yeah, we've got
dog.
a lot of that going on out here. So
yeah, my condolences to you and to the
and
family.
one of my pastors at West Angeles Church of God in Christ passed away 2 days ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
The son of the Bishop Emeritus Charles Edward Blake. Larry Lawrence Champion Blake passed away 2 days ago.
Oh man!
And for those people who are in the Church of God in Christ, they know who that is.
Yes.
A wonderful man of God, wonderful servant. Only 54 years old.
Young man.
Bless us. So young man. Yes. So
go see about
he's
yourself.
going to be missed.
Please,
go see about yourself.
please go see about yourself.
Yes. And he was only sick for about 6 months.
Wow.
So I'm just, praying for his wife and his children. It's kind of sad, but.
And for us all at the same time, Cam, amen.
Yeah, but we got to go check on ourselves and take care of ourselves.
Got to go
as best
check
we
on
can.
yourself. Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Thank you for that,
Paul.
Cam. All the best, darling.
Okay.
Take care.
All right.
Bye-bye. Cam San Diego has revealed our destination on this Travel Thursday in the first hour, right before she hit the duck. You understand? But it's all good because now you know. Right now, we got to take this quick break. You're tuned into the Front Porch, WBOK. It's what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
See y'all on the other side of the break.
From the campus of Xavier University, WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. First Lady Melania Trump says she took a hands-on role in her new documentary, Melania, which President Trump has already seen and loved.
You know, that was my life. So whatever I did, the cameras were following me.
The film premieres today at the Trump Kennedy Center and opens in more than 1,500 theaters this weekend. A new research company poll in Newsweek shows Barack Obama would beat Donald Trump by 11 points in a hypothetical 2028 matchup, 44 to 33%, even though neither can legally run again under the 22nd Amendment. And Idris Elba has been convicted and fined for speeding on his scooter along Chelsea Embankment in London. The court fined him $147, added 3 penalty points, and ordered additional fees. Elba said he never received the fixed penalty notice that would have let him settle the case out of court. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Not that quick. Here's what you want to talk about.
All day long.
But I'm your host, Greg Bryan. Right?
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Good morning, y'all.
Jared's on the other side of the glass, y'all, bringing it to you right here. Thank y'all for sticking with us as we roll into this second hour with today's episode of the Front Porch, continuing from the idyllic campus of Xavier University from our studios right here at the foot of the overpass on South Norman C. Francis Parkway. www.wbok1230.com is the address. Or hit us up on the talk line, 504-582-9422. That's the number. Travel Thursday. Back to the continent. Passport ready.
Mm-hmm. Passport stamped.
Passport stamp. We are in Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we are, y'all. And speaking of which, just by serendipity, talking about traveling, if you do not have your real ID and you're going to fly, it costs you $45 at the airport to go through the TSA. $45. You gotta have the real ID. And it doesn't say, but I don't know if a passport will suffice. I thought it would have. I'm gonna try to find out if you don't have the real ID, would a passport get you in without having to pay the $45? Or you got to go get a real ID. You got a real ID?
Yes.
You do? Okay. I haven't gotten mine yet. I don't have one.
I got it when they announced it. I didn't get it for a long time because I was like, this is dumb.
Okay.
And so, yeah.
Jared, you got the real ID? You got one too?
Yeah, it was just, it was easy. So I protested for about 8 months to a year. And then it was just like, it was time for me to renew it. And the lady was like, I mean, you might as well do it right now. So, and I was like, you're right, because I ain't making no special trip to do it. Uh-oh. No, because you would see it on your phone.
Yeah, because I can do it on my LA wallet.
Right. So it's not expired because it would have some notification that it's invalid or something. I would assume. I would think. You literally are looking for your actual driver's license.
Well, I got 3 more years. But I don't have 3 more years. Well, I got 3 more years before this license expires, but I'm gonna have to update it. It's to get the real ID.
Okay, so mine is it is a real ID, and it expires in 29. So I got a little more time.
You got a little more time.
Mm-hmm. Because that was another thing. She was like, it lasts longer.
Okay.
Yeah, yours doesn't have the star.
I don't have you got the star.
Yeah.
Yes, you got star.
Yeah.
I'm in the bad shirt in the back. I ain't getting no star. 504-582-95. I'm gonna give me a star for $45.
Yes,
so
please.
I bet you that.
Because you have way too much.
Yeah, I gotta be.
You got way too much going on. $45 every the parking. Like you can eat that.
Come on,
you
man.
can eat that.
That's what I'm saying, man. Hold up. I'm going to have to check into that.
Not $45 every time.
No, because you've got a 10-day window. What happens is if you fly to somewhere, that $45 covers the round trip.
Okay.
Now, if you stay longer than 10 days, then you might have to incur
another additional $45. But this is dumb. This is dumb.
Huh?
But
right, show me
you can get on the other side of that by updating ahead of time, because $45, that's like the parking. I could eat that.
That are your papers.
No papers.
The real ID?
Yeah.
That are your papers.
And it's affecting everybody, but y'all be looking.
$45.
Y'all be looking at like, oh, it's just for them. No, it's not.
504-582-9422. What's up, Pam? Pam, you still there? Well, Pam's gone. Bye-bye. 504-582-9422. Josh, you still there?
What's that? I'm still here.
Hey, Josh. Yeah, what's going on, Daddy O?
What's up, man? What's up, y'all doing?
Doing all right.
Good.
How are you?
I'm good. So you telling me that all I got to do as a terrorist is pay $45 to do something then?
Say again?
So up for $45 for what now?
If I was a terrorist, all I got to do is pay $45 to do something in the United States again then, right?
Well,
if you're here,
it doesn't go in lieu of an ID, because what you pay for
is the permission to get on, but you still have to have an ID.
An ID, because they still gonna check you. But now they're getting another $45 because they're gonna check you before, put you back in the system, and then you got 10 days to come back. So it's not a, just let me give you $45 and come in. They still gonna check.
Right.
If you had real ID, it wouldn't cost you
anything.
But if you don't have
Well,
it,
what I'm saying, what's the difference? I'm like, it's silly to me because okay, if I have a fake ID made without the real ID stamp on it, all I gotta do is pay $45, right?
well, no, if you got the real ID stamp, if you got a forged document that has the real ID stamp, you would not have to pay the $45. I have a regular driver's license that does not have the little yellow star.
If you couldn't afford to get the real ID stamp, all you can get to do to make you the fake ID. Hey, Hakeem, just take the ID and the $45, and you'll be good.
You still have to have a formal ID, regardless of your country of origin, or even if you have a temporary stay here in the country. You still can't get a state issue ID if you're not a citizen.
It's still silly to me. It's like this is money grab.
A money grab, definitely that.
Yeah.
You're absolutely correct. Definitely a money grab.
Yesterday, I saw something I've never seen before ever happen on the porch. I saw Wags reject y'all panhandling like he was Manute Bol.
Josh,
yeah, he was on the motorcycle.
Josh, I don't know what you be hearing. You be making up. He did.
He wasn't here because he said, bro, whenever you ready, come over. Josh, you know the brother not going to leave without getting a hookup.
Yeah,
now, it might don't happen while
you see it.
I'm saying in the face of the monster dude.
Well, listen, I would tell anybody if you're a chef and you come, you don't want to bring no food, ride a motorcycle.
he did. Someone hit that dude again. Hey, bro, don't take your car, take your bike. If you take
if you don't have a little basket, couple of little plates, something to bring when you come, ride on the bicycle. No, I'm on the motorcycle.
Correct.
I can't ask for no more than that.
That man just said, hey, bro, no bus up. No bus up, no left hand Johnny, no snag.
Hey.
Nice try.
We have the invitation. I've already been, so hey.
I know you got the invitation.
And matter of fact, shout out to Larry Collins. He reached out to say that when he got back to the Wags, to the restaurant, he said a lot of the elders was big up in him, saying he did a great job. And you did do a great job. So shout out to you and the people over there on Plaza in Marrero, Louisiana. Yes. Come on, go show them some love and go get you some good food. I don't know what's on the menu today, but go see.
I've had that food before. Now, I don't think he was in charge of it when I had it. The way he told the story, I think his mom and dad was probably running at the time, but it was good when I went there.
Yeah,
it's still good.
That was
like still
2001 when I went.
Well, it was there.
And no, it was like about 2001 because it was unknown to me. I just stumbled across it.
Okay.
I was working on that side of the river.
You hear that? Man, you was back there in Marrero. You was in the cut, boy.
You was on your way to Avondale.
Actually, I was doing cable work.
Yeah,
okay.
I got you.
So I stumbled across it. I didn't know nothing about it. No one told me about it. I just passed by it. I'm like, man, I got some, I think it was collard greens and baked chicken.
That sound right. Or some stewed chicken.
That's probably on the menu today.
Yep.
Yeah, and got that with some cornbread, man. That when I tell you that was the best I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, I've had plate food from there. I've had gumbo from there. I haven't had the crawfish fried rice, but that sounds good.
Yeah.
I don't know if you didn't see the bar. I seen the bar when I went in the daytime and saw the bar.
I mean, you don't really see it's the seating is in there, but I just thought that was seating for the restaurant. Because nighttime mean I have to cross the river.
Hey.
Nighttime mean come on this side, but now I can hang on that side.
There you go. I
don't know why you hanging on this side anyway. You ain't from this side no more.
Oh, I will forever be from this side, my love.
You're not. You keep trying to say that if you want to. You ain't Ryan Clark. I won't let you do it.
Is Ryan Clark from here?
Who?
Ryan Clark.
He claimed New Orleans.
He's the guy from ESPN. What's Ryan Clark's show from ESPN? The First Take or something?
He don't have a show, but he got a podcast called on it. I forgot the podcast.
Balling Out or
no Pivot.
Pivot podcast. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Pivot.
And where he
And
from
he
here?
playing New Orleans so much.
He from
That
here?
boy
He from here, you
that
said,
boy from
Josh?
Shrewsbury.
Oh no,
He
he
from
not from. He
Shrewsbury.
not from New
He's
Orleans.
from Shrewsbury, and he played high school ball at Shaw.
Oh
Wait a
no.
minute. If he from
Oh,
the Berry,
no.
man, I give you the
Give
Berry.
you the Berry,
I'ma give
but
you
not
the
New
Berry. He's from
Orleans.
Shrewsbury,
That's
bro.
not New Orleans.
It's not New Orleans, but I'm gonna give you the Berry. The
Just-
Berry right there. So yeah,
I
I know
can't give you
about
the
the
Berry,
Berry.
not really right there. That's way back there off that Loyola accident. That's not really right there.
No, Shrewsbury. You can get the Shrewsbury from
bro.
Airline.
Shrewsbury is
Not
right
from
there,
Airline, but it's still
Causeway,
going past
cuz
Loyola.
that's not Loyola Drive. That's Kenner. You talking about that's Kenner. I'm talking about Shrewsbury.
That's not the same.
All right, if you go up Jefferson Highway and you know you pass Oshner,
yes.
All right, you remember where the Piccadilly used to be?
Mm-hmm.
Right before you get to the Causeway?
On Jefferson?
Or you going up Jefferson Highway, you done made the S. You done passed Sazerac Liquors. When you come out the S, you passing Oshner on your left. Well, Oshner is on both sides of the highway now, left and right.
Yeah, it's on the left. When you come out from uptown, you left.
It's on the left, but not but it's on both sides now. It's took over both sides of Jefferson Highway. But you pass that, and then you come to that light that's right there by the CVS, and then you drive up. They got the Dodge Diner. That's Le Bar.
Mm-hmm.
The Dodge Diner is at Le Bar. That's a light by the Shell station. Right now, you in the Berry. Right now, you in
And that's
Shrewsbury,
a long
but that
ways
ain't
from
Kenner.
Kenner.
That ain't Kenner, bro.
That's a long ways
You
from
done
Kenner.
just passed.
That's I was in the wrong part of Shrewsbury because I hung out with my partner who loved to hang out in Shrewsbury.
No, y'all
I was
wasn't in the
Kenner.
Berry, bro. I can tell you, because if you was off Loyola Drive,
That's Kenner.
You wasn't in Kenner. Shrewsbury right there by the Causeway.
That's a whole new
between,
municipality.
Airline. It's right in that area, bro. Claiborne Drive, Shrewsbury Road, all up in there. The Young Man. Oh yeah, Stereo Lounge.
Still not New Orleans. I can't give him that.
It's not New Orleans.
It's
It's
not New Orleans.
Shrewsbury.
It's Shrewsbury. It's no question. It's in JP. But it's JP. I put it to you this way. Me and Kelly walked from Carrollton and Claiborne to Shrewsbury one night because, we had to walk. And we
That is awful.
and we walked right there. So it's really not, dude. It's I know it's not New Orleans because once you pass Lowe's, you're in Jefferson Parish.
Yep.
You're in but it's spitting distance, cuz all that's back there. That's the 17th. That's all.
What's that little bridge that you can go under off of Airline Highway?
Oh, back by the cold storage. Back by the cold storage, L&A Road or something like that is called. Yeah.
Ryan Clark is from Marrero. Is he? Yes, we know he's the Kappa.
What's that bridge that used to connect all this stuff? They made a roundabout. What's that going? If you go straight down the Causeway when you cross Airline, right?
Wait, if you crossing Causeway from Jefferson, you do cross Airline.
I know they got that little roundabout. The bridge.
They got the little roundabout right there where you could get on Airline. You could go straight across, keep on Causeway. You can go east or west on Airline.
Okay.
Yeah, and now listen, when you drop down on Airline, that's the Berry. That's like the backside of Shrewsbury from Airline to Jefferson. From Airline to Jefferson Highway, from Airline to Claiborne, in that area, all that Shrewsbury, cuz. Yeah, if you was in Loyola Drive,
You were in Kenner City. You were in Kenner City.
Yeah, you was way out of Shrewsbury.
Regardless, I'm still ain't giving them New Orleans. I'm not giving you New Orleans too, Kim. You blew it.
Boy, you can't take New Orleans from me. You can't take New Orleans from me. My daddy is from the 6th Ward. On Iberville and Claiborne. My mama is from back of town on Perdita Street. Sir, you cannot. I grew up 5165 Spain Street, my love, and I finished before I got married. I lived in Kingswood. You ain't never gonna take New Orleans from me.
You, your kids, and your husband is from.
Well, you trying to take my New Orleans from me is the reason why you not even a 35er.
Uh-oh, she the guy, boy.
You're not even a 35er.
Oh, that's
But
cool.
hey, I gotta own that though, cause you right. I ain't put the work in.
So don't
I gotta
ask
own
for it
that.
no more.
Uh-oh.
Don't
Cause you
ask
can't
for it no more.
you can't claim New Orleans. When you hear
You
when
can't
you
take
hear
New Orleans from me, my baby. You just can't.
when you hear MC Thick, that's your theme song. That's your hood. That's your hood. You can't say
That boy
you
crazy.
can't go and check it for the hood with Ricky B no more. That's not for you no more. You gotta go over there now.
Make peace with that. You all right.
Go ahead, boy. We up on the break, man. Thank you, Josh.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Later. It's the Front Porch, y'all. WBOK. It's what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
We'll see y'all on the other side of the break.
This is Monica Pierre along with Sally Ann Roberts Daybone, co-host of Your Power is On.
Tune in Sunday mornings from 7 to 8 a.m. for music that feeds the spirit. Get your Sunday on.
Right here on WBOK 1230 a.m. and WBOK1230.com, the station you listen to all day long.
Good Thursday morning. I'm Daryl Forges with WDSU News, and here's your headlines. 2 people are waking up behind bars a week and a half after a gunfire erupted at Dookie Chase's restaurant, leaving 1 person dead and 3 others injured. That's according to law enforcement sources. It comes as NOPD says they will give an update on the investigation this morning. Yesterday, NOPD released pictures of 2 persons of interest they were looking for in the shooting back on January 16th. Police later canceled that search, saying they had been found and interviewed. We do not know if these are the people that were arrested. The suspects accused in the death of a Kansas City sports reporter in town to cover last year's Super Bowl will be in court today. Danette Coper, Christian Anderson, and Ricky White are charged with racketeering and manslaughter. Officials believe the trio participated in a criminal enterprise dating back to 2012, allegedly targeting multiple men by drugging and robbing them. And a man makes a dramatic escape, jumping from the 2nd floor after his home caught fire. The New Orleans Fire Department says the blaze happened a little afternoon yesterday at a home on Milan and South Johnson. NOFD says the man jumped from the window and was taken to the hospital with injuries to his feet. The homeowner told firefighters that he was using a space heater before the fire started. The blaze, by the way, is still under investigation. I'm Daryl Forges, and that's your headlines for WBOK. Have a great day and
Hi, I'm Imani Godan, founder of GoDance. GoDance is a nonprofit interdisciplinary dance organization rooted in New Orleans, providing access to dance education and sustainable, wellness-centered art practices. Right now, you can be a part of this work by participating in our Key to Your Heart house raffle. Our programs are open, inclusive, and community-centered, supporting artists, students, and creatives at every stage. Your involvement helps expand access, education, and opportunity for artists of all ages. To learn more and get involved, visit GoDance, GAUDANSE.org.
A careless driver can change your life in an instant. Do you know what to do or who to call? If you've been injured in a motor vehicle accident and do not have an attorney, call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free consultation. We can answer all of your questions and estimate the potential value of your case. Call Auto Accident Help Desk and connect with an expert personal injury attorney.
Call 800-269-4524. 800-269-4524.
Don't worry how to handle your medical bills, lost wages, and pain. We will get you the money you deserve.
They got me way more than the insurance company offered.
The consultation is free, and you do not pay any legal fees unless we win or settle your case. Make the smart call. If you've been injured in an auto accident, call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free legal consultation.
Call 800-269-4524. 800-269-4524. 800-269-4524.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Great Brian Knight.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
Jared's on the other side of the glass. Bringing it to you right here on this Travel Thursday. Egypt was the charge that they gave me.
Yeah,
that is our destination on this Travel Thursday. And all of the music that you are hearing represents that fine country of Egypt. That's right. That's right. A lot of stuff in Egypt. Pyramids and whatnot.
Math.
Bucket list life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
indeed.
Mathematics and science and
mystery,
agriculture and studies of the stars and the planets and
philosophy,
all that kind of stuff. Time itself.
Yeah.
Time itself. Measuring the circumference of the earth that you live on and placing the pyramid in the exact center of it. How did you do that? And y'all was blue black. Europe wasn't even in existence. What? I love that. I love that. That's why I tell you, you can't walk around. Once you know.
Yes.
Once you know.
You can't unknow it.
You can't unknow it. And you can't walk around no other kind of way except with your chest out and your head up because you know it all stemmed from what come from you.
Indeed.
There you go. Don't squander it. Don't blow it.
So you miss out on some of the discussions that we have here in the office in the afternoon.
I do.
And they are very varied.
I'm sure, as is the staff.
Indeed. So, we had a couple conversations yesterday. They were really good conversations, and they always tend to be very good conversations. And Dom from sales, he at the end of it, because it got real loud in here. It tends to get really loud in here when we're having these discussions, these roundabouts.
Okay.
And at the end of it, you know, we kind of got to the point that we sort of were on the same agreement, still different ideas on how to get there. And Dom said, you know what? I wanted to say, even though our conversations and our discussions get real loud, get real heavy, he said, I appreciate y'all for keeping it respectful. And I was like, because we respect each other. Now, when we engage with each other outside of what is required, because there are some things you have to talk to people for, but really a lot of what we do is autonomous. There's a lot of stuff that you don't need other people to do. So when we do engage, it's on purpose. But we talk about anything from politics, relationships, race relations, you name children, raising children, because everybody, for the most part, who was a part of the conversation, everybody a part of the conversation yesterday are all parents. And yeah, we have really, really strong opinions about what is fair, what is equal, what does that look like. And I think in him, I appreciated him, one, highlighting and identifying it, because it's also a reminder, like, yeah, people can have tough conversations and get through things and talk through it, as long as there is an element of respect for the person you're having a conversation with. But if it comes to the point that you can't be respectful, exit yourself from the conversation. But he said, I appreciated him highlighting and saying, I enjoy these conversations because I get exposed to something that I hadn't thought of, and
different perspective.
Right. And I appreciate him for acknowledging when somebody presents you an alternative way that you didn't experience. I appreciate him for not dismissing it because it hadn't happened to him. Because so many times, a lot of what we're facing right now is because, well, it didn't happen to me. It doesn't happen to me. So it must not be happening. It couldn't happen at all. But the people who are the ones I want to be in conversation with around problems are people who are willing to at least be open to hearing and considering and then waiting to appreciate what the information that somebody is presenting them versus just being like, Psh, that's not it. It didn't happen. And well, again, we have very, very heated because however you have experienced the topic that we're talking about, it's gonna hit you different.
Okay.
But the conversations are always respectful. And so shout out to Zoe, Justin, Dom, and Charla for engaging in the discourse because we don't know unless we talk. And assuming doesn't get you the information that you're looking for. So I encourage additional conversations among varying age groups because that is important. Like talking in the vacuums only helps what's in the vacuum. But if they're a part of the people you consider your group, then you have to open up the conversations to include them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's great, man. I like the fact that y'all getting into that. That's always good to have a titillating discussion. Because it gets intense, but it doesn't get ignorant. See what I'm saying? Because I think the first thing, I agree with you. So the first thing for me is you got to respect yourself.
Ooh.
First, before you do it, first you got to respect yourself. First, you have to have respect for yourself because I'm not going to disrespect myself by doing something with you that I would not. You're not going to pull me out of who I am, right? And if we're going to talk, then we talk. But if I see that that's where you're going, Proverbs 14. You know what I'm saying? But as long as we're going to keep it on that level, I love it. You know me, I love it. Especially if we don't agree. That's the most funnest part.
It is fun to have conversations. And so, like, as we, when you're on one thing, topics tend to connect to other things that you see that are a need for not exposure, but clarity. So that, I don't know. And so they take different, they take all these different.
Because that's what people do. That's a mechanism. And the means to an end. We're talking about A. Now, of course, this discussion of A touches on C. But when you want to jump on C without ever without ever resolving A, then that's a technique people use because if they losing on A,
then I'm a fight you on another part.
I'm flip the script. So no. And you just got to be calm enough to say, wait a minute, we'll get to that.
We're not there.
I promise you we'll get to that because that's something else you're wrong about. But
that part is something else you're wrong about. Yeah, so
right now we're going to finish discussing. And that's how you get, you take that emotion out of it that makes people spring to C.
Yeah.
And when you stick with them in A, now you got to stick to your guns. You got to stick to what it is that you believe about A.
Correct. And so part of the conversation was about crime and reentry. Like once people serve their time, should they be allowed to just reenter? And that is reenter with the same community and the same access to what they did before to support themselves or have money versus why they shouldn't have access to the things that they had before they went to jail. And so it was round and round.
I know, yeah, because I was
okay.
Not clear
So
on
specific. All right. So Puffy served his time, right? Or how much time does Puffy have left? And it was whatever, right. However he has, and it was like, so should he be allowed to go back into the spaces he was in? So like, should the friends that he had, should he still be allowed to have the friends that he had? Should still be allowed to conduct business as he did prior to? Because he served his time. And so that's where the conversation started.
Well, see, that's that's not yet. See, because you do time in and you do time on paper. So I don't know if you've done your time.
Okay.
So you that's for real.
Uh-huh.
You do time in and you do time on paper.
Mm-hmm.
Now the time on paper may preclude, that may be a moot argument, because your time on paper may stipulate, oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say that differently. Your time on paper does stipulate your comings, your goings, and your crew.
Okay.
It says that. Now, that resolves what he can do or what he can't do. Now, once you're off paper, once you're done, you did your time in, you cleared your paper, right? Now you're a free man, right? Is the question then, what happens to it?
The question is, should he be allowed to?
By whom?
So
allowed by whom?
So should the people?
What people?
Who have done business with him before?
Okay.
Any of the people who've done business, should he be allowed into those circles in those spaces, for the industry that he was in before he went to jail?
Should he be allowed back in the music business?
Yeah.
After he's done his time and he's free?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're free. See, that's what I say. That's why I was trying to be specific. Should he be allowed? Who does the allowing?
Well, he can do whatever he wants.
That's but then the whole
he can do
is,
whatever he wants.
Of course, then the whole point is done. If he's that free man and he can do whatever he wants, then the concept of being allowed to do something no longer exists. If he goes back into the music industry, now another individual may choose not to do business
with him. Right. And so that therein is where the debate took shape, because it was, well, why shouldn't they support him? It's like that's their option not to. And you get to decide who you do business with. And it was like, well, why would they decide to if he has this, that, and the third? And that's where the conversation started going.
Now you into the inner workings of someone else's mind. I'm sorry, we're gonna stop that early. We're gonna stop that because now you're into the inner workings of someone else's mind. Why would they do something? Come on now. If I had that kind of power, I would have took over for Miss Cleo. I wouldn't be sitting on this radio. If I had that kind of power. You understand? I don't know. I can't speak to what into someone else's mind. But if an individual, for whatever reason, decides that, yes, I want to do business with this free man, or I don't want to do business with this free man, that's your choice. And nobody's the same way people shouldn't be able to allow, who should be able to police your choice? Who do you want to give power to police your choice? If you choose to do business with Sean Combs, if you choose to do business with him, who do you give power to say you're either right or wrong? Who do you give power to?
I mean, that piece is fair, but that's how the conversation on that particular topic started, right? And the question, like you said, it was a question on, you can't determine or make an assumption based on what somebody else is thinking. Then you turn it to yourself. What would I do, right?
Now
you talk. And my it was different pieces, but my piece of, if I was offered an opportunity to work with him, I would decline it. That's my choice.
And you don't have to,
and I don't have to go. I don't have to go beyond that.
No, you don't.
But
you don't.
Again, I would choose no, because it's important to me or who I attach myself to.
It's my
and
choice.
So I get to say,
it's my choice. I don't owe you a why. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I love you, but I don't owe you a why. I could do A, or I could do B. I chose to do B. Well, why you did that? Because that's what I chose. Well, why? Yeah, see, I don't owe you that. I don't owe you that. Because that gets into the workings of what? My mind. You only get the result of the workings of my mind. I determined that out of choice A And choice B.
Choice B was my choice.
Choice B was my choice. What's next on the agenda? What's next on the agenda? As that, I just, you know me. I love because that whole idea. I love definitions. Because we can say, should he be allowed? Well, okay, who's allowing? Who's allowing?
So
because you can only allow yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You can only allow yourself. And when Puffy gets out of jail, Sean Combs get out of jail, I don't know if he gonna be free. He'll be out of jail.
Right.
But I don't know if he gonna be free because I don't know the terms of his person. Now, I know dudes that done and say, man, when you let me out here, I'm doing my time. They say, we could let you out early. You get 18 months. Let me do my time. I know I'm tell you, let me do my time. Because when I get out,
I want to be done.
I want to be done. I know dudes that, man, I know I'm a stay. You know, you know, when I'm finished with y'all. I'm finished with y'all. I'm not going to sit on, I'm not going to do. When I'm done, you give me this, that's what I want. I'm going to do that what you give me. And when you let me out, I don't owe you nothing. Now, some people don't like. Some people say, let me out, and I'll do it on the outside, whatever. That's your choice. But I don't know if he's going to be free when he get out. That's the only thing I'm saying. I don't know if he's going to be free. So the idea of what he could or could not do might be already dictated by the parameters of his release. You know, so we'll see. I'm sure he will be. It's that, you know, it's America, man. It's America. You think there ain't no comebacks? Some of them never left. Iron Mike. Iron Mike Tyson.
Anyway.
Yeah. I'm just
that was a part of the discussion on yesterday.
How do you come back? Is there a comeback? Why do you come back? If you do come back, where's your comeback at? Where do you land after that?
Mm-hmm.
And the question is there a place? And my contention is in America.
Yes. Yes.
Hell yeah, they got a place. Now, would you as an individual occupy that place? Maybe not. Might not be your thing. Might not be your flavor. But is there a place? Undoubtedly, there's a place. All kind of second chances in America. All kind of second acts. You know that.
Second 10,000 chance.
Mary Jo Kopechne and the late Senator
America
Kennedy.
is a cancer. It is. And yeah, weird. Very, very. Cancers are a glutton for punishments oftentimes. Speaking of cancers, hello, Elwin.
I am not, but okay. I'm a sign of a cancer.
Yes, you are. That's what I meant.
Yes.
Not the condition, but yes, I meant the fact that you are a cancer, the crab. Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all are
I'm
always picking up strays and projects. Hence,
I'm
America.
not a crab. I'm not a crab. I'm a human being.
Where you at, bro? You in church?
Why are you whispering?
No.
Where you at?
No. I'm at home.
Oh, you sure? All right. I'm just checking.
Yeah. Look, are y'all talking about R. Kelly?
We weren't.
An R. Kelly type. I mean, yeah, we're talking about Puff.
Talking about Sean Combs.
Oh, Sean Combs. Okay. Well, I can't say I have respect for both of them, but I do like their music. I do like. I did like R. Kelly's music, Robert Kelly's music.
Okay.
But until all that stuff was going on, I still have some stuff here by the house by him, but I don't play it.
Where you keep it at?
I keep it on the floor.
What? Why?
Why?
I don't want you to trip.
Well, I mean, no. I mean, I keep it like I have a hidden part in the floor.
A hidden part of the floor of what?
Well, put R. Kelly's music at.
In the closet?
Yeah.
No,
is that
not
the
in
hidden
the closet.
part of the floor in the closet, Elwin?
Oh.
No.
So you got a hidden closet in the closet.
In the closet. A hidden cubby in the closet.
Ooh.
No.
That's full of R. Kelly?
Yikes.
No, just one R. Kelly's album, and that
is the album in the closet? Because you remember he has an album a whole series about being in the closet. Elwin, come on.
Yeah, well,
Let me
yeah,
find
I know
out.
he did that with I know he did that with Ronald Isley.
Yeah.
And Shantae Moore.
No, you don't have to say anymore. But if he was in the closet with him, then something wrong there.
Why was something wrong? Could Dan invite you?
No.
Oh, all right then. Well, listen, you hold that thought because we about to take this break, man, because you got me confused you and this R. Kelly thing, man. We going to talk more about it, though, all right?
Okay, let me
all
go
right.
along.
All right, later.
Later. It's the Front Porch, y'all. WBOK. That's what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
See y'all on the other side of the break.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
The mornings have been getting gradually warmer, but it's still cold out there. Eventually highs today, 58 to 61. That's still slightly below average for this time of the year. Partly cloudy skies. Then getting to tonight, 37 to 46. And then for Friday, highs back into the 50s, maybe some 60s. But the next big headline for us will be that big blast of cold air by the weekend. For Saturday morning, temperatures into the 20s. Wind chill feeling like the teens and maybe the single digits. And another cold one for Sunday. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
Hi, I'm Leo Jackson, host of Sunday Gospel here every Sunday morning, 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. and 12 o'clock till 2 p.m. You don't want to miss this move of God. It happens only on WBOK. You listen to all day long.
Hello, this is Ed Murray, and I'm a candidate for State Representative District 97. I'm running because our families deserve a fair shot. New Orleans is changing, and it's time our leadership reflects the future. I'm a father, an attorney, and my commitment is to this community. In the legislature, I'll fight to lower the cost of insurance, strengthen our public schools, and grow an economy that works for everyone, not just a few. I want my son and every child to be able to live, work, and thrive right here in New Orleans. On February 7th, please vote number 8 for Ed Murray for State Representative District 97, number 8 on the ballot. This message is paid for by the committee to elect Ed Murray.
Well, Saints of God, this is Pastor David Impartan Sr. coming to you over the airways of WBOK, your favorite host of Change Your Water, Change Your Mind. I want to invite you to our show every Saturday from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock p.m. That's Change Your Water, Change Your Mind. I want you to invite your family and friends to a broadcast that's designed to change your life, the way you think, the way you act, and what you eat. We want you to tune in every Saturday at 1 o'clock, WBOK, 12:30 a.m. See you on Saturday.
This is The Law in Your Legacy. I'm attorney Pete Hamilton.
I'm attorney Ryan Hamilton.
If you had $1 million, would you leave it to an 18-year-old?
Hopefully not, but that's exactly what can happen with a simple will. The money goes straight to your kids when they hit the legal age, no guardrails.
A trust lets you control when and how they receive their inheritance. You can set ages, milestones, or even make sure they finish school first.
Give them security, not a spending spree.
This is not legal advice. That's just a tip brought to you by Liberty Bank and Trust. For more information, go to libertybank.net or contact us at 504-915-5016.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 a.m.
Hey, y'all.
And that's Brother Jared on the other side of the glass. Yeah, I'm bringing it to you right here on this Travel Thursday, whose destination has been revealed by our own Camp San Diego to be Egypt. That's where we are on this Travel Thursday. And speaking of travel, according to the wise intranets webs, you certainly can use your passport in lieu of a real ID.
Oh, so no $45?
Domestic air travel entering secure federal buildings as of May 7th, 2025, when real ID enforcement begins, TSA will accept a valid passport as a compliant alternative to a state-issued real ID compliant driver's license. So there you go. You got your passport and you're traveling, keeping your passport with you.
That's a whole lot to keep up with.
I keep my passport. Yeah, I pull that out quicker than I pull out my wallet.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Especially if I'm wearing a sport coat or jacket, I just keep it right in and out. And then I put my ticket, my boarding pass up there, right there in the top pocket. There you go, baby. Hello, Mr. Banks. Hello. That's when I get my little British accent.
I have never seen you do that live.
What?
Like,
I've done
you do it here.
I've done it.
I've never been with you when you've pulled that out.
I've done that. Trust me. Trust you, boy.
I do, but I don't know what my reaction would be to that. That would what?
I was
Who
at
are
a
you?
restaurant, and the server, we were having a conversation with the server, and I said, well, I've been here for a minute, but I'm actually from Jamaica. I said, where you from? She said, Jamaica. I said, what part you from? Where you from? She said, what? I said, I ask you where you're from, right? I ask you, I said, you're from Jamaica? Where you from in Jamaica? Because I don't believe you. She said,
Right.
Wait a minute.
What do you do with that?
What? You're not from... Well, you're 9 miles. You're a country girl. Are you from that city, right? Where you from?
Stunned. Yes.
She said, you from Jamaica? I said, no, black, I'm from uptown.
And that is acting, ladies and gentlemen.
And it was just fun. She was like, oh, I cannot. She was
Like,
literally
what do I
holding
do?
her head.
I don't know what to do here. She was like
You
misfiring
sound-
in the brain. Yeah, no, I feel like that would be my reaction.
She felt like, she said, I felt like I was being chastised by my uncle.
Yeah,
Somebody said,
yeah.
I'm stunned. I forgot my roots.
Yeah. Like, wait, I don't know. This does not compute. I don't know. It was like some sort of malfunction. She was like,
It's a glitch. It's a glitch in the matrix, baby.
I'm stuck. Help me, somebody. Help start me. Push me in. Turn me in the right direction. I'm in the wall.
That's right. That's too funny.
Uh-huh.
And speaking of the speaking of the Isley brothers, they got their star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame yesterday. It's your thing.
Ow.
Do what you want to do. I can't tell you who to sock it to.
I like the bass line. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Good
From
music.
the 50s. From the 50s.
Because were they a doo-wop group before they were
started
funk?
off with the slick hair, with the two older brothers and Rudolph, and then they came to the Isleys, and then rock and roll through the 60s, R&B, and still relevant, man.
Uh-huh.
Still relevant. You know, attrition and time has taken some of the brothers and cousins and whatnot, but listen, they still doing it, man. It's 2026. It's 2026, and they still in concert.
They were in concert last year at Essence.
They're still on tour.
And it was a good show.
A great show.
It was a good show.
Dude, that is insane.
Musicianship musicianship takes you far. Even like when we see people like, we've seen Cyril Neville, we've seen the one and only Irma Thomas. Like we get to see people that we know are musicians, and even in their progression in age, still, I mean, rocking a show. So
tear it up.
Yeah.
Tear
The
it up.
Isleys last year, I think they were they the same night as Babyface And I'm saying, like, we were already ready. They were either right before Babyface or right before Maxwell.
Okay.
But they were like later in the night and they was rocking. They
Man.
was, and how old are they? Like they gotta be in the 70s, 80s.
All that's AARP, but they still rock.
Yeah.
Man. They still rock.
They gotta be up in age. Cause
They are.
I'm 50, nearly. You know, I'll be 50 in 27.
And they was rocking.
But they
before you got
yeah.
here. They was rocking before you got
I
here.
know. That's what I'm saying. So that means if they started as teenagers in the 50s, they gotta be in the 80s. At least.
They old.
And they still rocking.
Still rocking.
It was a good show. It was a good show.
The baby brother Ernie, it's gotta be in his sim. That's the baby brother.
Right. Yeah, but I
Ernie was the
mean,
baby.
all of them in their
Chris Jasper.
new teeth, because everybody has these new.
If you got that kind of money,
They got
go
all
on
these
video.
upgrades and stuff.
You better get you some veneer.
Any hair that was gone has now been replaced and plugged.
Spray it on there.
Yo,
Amen.
I saw the spray in gray. I didn't know it came in different colors.
You spray gray into your hair?
You know how they do the spray linings and the spray hairlines and stuff?
I've
I saw it in gray, up close, like in person, not on a picture. The gray spray.
The gray spray.
Yes.
Well, there you go.
I was very flummoxed because I was like, it comes in gray too.
We can talk about the spray on adornments because that's an interesting thing.
God,
yeah,
it's a lot.
We'll talk more about it. It's the Front Porch, y'all. WBOK. It's what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
See y'all on the other side of the break.
From the campus of Xavier University, WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. President Trump says his Trump account savings plan will give kids a fair shot at the American dream.
Will ensure that Americans don't just end their lives with a nest egg, but instead all Americans will begin their lives with a beautiful nest egg.
Speaking in D.C., he said the program will eventually transfer trillions in wealth with every child born in his second term getting a $1,000 tax-free deposit. New census data shows the U.S. just saw its slowest population growth since 2021, driven by a major drop in net immigration under President Trump's border crackdown. Immigration fell from 2.7 million to 1.3 million in a year. And singer Mario was officially a dad. The Let Me Love You star welcomed his first child, a healthy baby boy, with girlfriend Esmeralda Rios. He shared the news Monday with a selfie in hospital scrubs, calling the experience God's work. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
Jared's on the other side of the glass, y'all, right here. Travel Thursday. You know, we are in Egypt. That's what the destination is today. And we certainly want to thank you guys for sticking with us as we roll into this third and final hour of today's episode of the Front Porch, continuing our broadcast from the historic campus of Xavier University, from our studios right here at the foot of the overpass on South Norman C. Francis Parkway. www.wbok1230.com is the address, or you can hit us up on the talk line. 504-582-9422 is the number. Holla at you folks. Let us know what's happening.
So, you remember Sonia Massey?
Sonia, man, name sounds familiar. Sonia Massey didn't she get killed?
Yes. 36-year-old black mother
She was
shot by the officer.
Police, yeah.
He has been sentenced to 20 years for her murder.
The policeman?
Yes.
Good.
And so,
Good.
yay.
State charges can't be pardoned.
Right.
Not a federal charge.
Right.
Now you're a cop in jail.
Right.
You're going to be a victim, and I have no sympathy for you at all.
Indeed.
Rest in power, Sandra Massey.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Chuck said Ron Isley will be 85 years old on May 21st, 2026.
I hope he has a new hip with that new wife.
Hey, 40-year-old wife. I'm 81. He's about to be 85. Ain't bad.
Keep him in the doctor.
Ain't bad. Yes, indeed.
Keep a health staff.
Keep one. Come on. I got the paper.
I'm convinced old men marry young women because they need nurses. Because why?
But they got old nurses. They got old nurses. Come on now. Going along with that logic.
The typical choice of nurse is not
but
young,
if you
no
got
old
a
nurse.
and you say the man, old man need him a nurse. Now, if I need a nurse, I need a nurse. You understand? I need a nurse.
Yeah.
I need a nurse. Now, if I need something else, I'm going to ask for that. I'm gonna need. But if I need a nurse, I don't know if I want a young. Now, I want somebody with some experience. She's going to be trying out. Why would I want a young
That's
nurse?
you. That is not
But if
typically
I need
the
I
action.
need a nurse. But that's what I'm saying.
That's
now,
that's
show
you.
The desire
Yeah,
is
she's
for a
48.
nurse.
She's 48, so she's closer to 50. But yeah,
but
I hope he has a new hip.
Right, but if I need a nurse, then I need a nurse.
Matter of fact, fix all his joints.
Yep, fix your joints, your blunts too. But
oh God,
you need a nurse, baby. You need your nurse. I need the nurse to make sure that the other thing I might need, I can still do. You understand? I don't need to combine them two things. I don't need the combo
Mark,
package.
Viagra and good flexibility don't necessarily go together. Hence is what I said.
Well,
sir.
See, you still need your nurse,
sir.
Don't just be out there chewing the things like talk about it, man.
Oh, Ron Isley and his wife's son graduated from high school last year. I mean, they've been married. They've been married since 05. They've been married for 20 years.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
That's
and
a beautiful
Viagra is
thing.
not enough, Mark. So yeah, whatever. But it'll be a good justifiable accidental homicide. I don't know.
What?
Viagra. Viagra.
Who got killed? Why did we go to homicide? What?
No. He said one word Viagra, and I said that doesn't have anything to do with something else. I said, but it is a reasonable defense for a homicide.
I'm joking. Okay, I'm trying to even. I don't even want to know
Because we keep
to
saying
death?
go see about yourself, right?
But how did we get
and
to death?
we keep talking about these people. Since Mark offered Viagra, we have people who will be popping those things, popping Viagra and or gas station brand of those things. And again, Mark, quick while you're ahead, because now you're getting ready to see a different version of me. Stop. And it may be what he's asking for. So I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to tell a lie. I was about to say, so I'm just going to stop. I'm not. If he keeps going, I'm going to go. But stop, Mark, please. Please stop. and I will stop.
Reverse that order. Reverse that order. You're on the right road. Just reverse the order. Just reverse the order of operation, teacher. The order of operation should be reversed. If we can do that, I think we'll be all right. Reverse the order of operation. There you go.
My goodness.
You know, y'all got to be. Anita. See, Anita say, Grilla, stop. Anita. See, there you go. What I did this time.
In this case, it's not you.
Ain't there nothing.
It's not.
I was just saying, because Kimber's contention was old men like young women because they need a nurse.
Because they want a nurse.
They want a nurse.
Yes.
Now, if you want a nurse, costume, cosplay, look kinky, right? All right. That's your thing. Do your thing. But Black, if you need a nurse, get you a nurse.
They don't get nurses.
But see, you don't need a nurse.
I never said it was a need. I said they want.
The individual I'm talking about. Let me tell you something. I want to be here. The only way this thing is going to work if I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
So if I need a nurse, that's in order to keep me here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I need the nurse to do. Once the nurse keeps me here, I can do other things. See, I don't combine them two. I don't.
You don't.
And that's what I'm saying.
You don't
I don't
combine
think
them
these
two.
men that you're talking about need nurses.
I didn't say they needed a nurse. I said they get young women because they
need a nurse.
Because they want a nurse.
No, I don't. They want the nurse.
They want a nurse. And they also want that they
want your
they
nurse.
Want a nurse.
See, that's how the whole
in a
conversation
partner.
started. So if I need a
they
nurse,
want a person. They want a nurse in a partner.
A nurse and a partner
in a partner.
Right. Well, don't you? Everybody want that. A nurse, a doctor, a priest, a confidant. Everybody want that in a partner. Everybody.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
No. No. No. No.
You don't want your partner to be those things?
Do I want my partner to be my nurse?
Yes.
No. Caretaker and a nurse. Caretaker, yes. Nurse, no.
What's the difference?
No. So like, Kamara's good. That's not his strength.
Because
that's not his strength.
It's what I'm called to do. And no, it's not my strength. I want you to be.
He can be a caretaker. Beyond that, no. That's not his strength. That's not his strength.
What I'm still don't get the if he's taking care of you.
And a caretaker and a nurse are two different things. Nursing is a technical situation. I don't want him to do that.
If he was able.
It's not his strength. It's not his strength.
Yeah, well, I don't even want to do it, but
it's not his strength.
I've been thrust into
but
this.
But caretaking, yes, he's able to be a caretaker.
See, I'm with Paul. Same thing. Nurse caretaker. I mean, I'm not going to be giving you. Well, I might have to give you injections.
Hints.
I might have to give you injections. I might have to do because for whatever of the vicissitudes of life that has thrust us in this position. This is what we got. You got me, I got you, we got to do this. I don't want to have to be shooting you up with this stuff, but guess what, ma? That's the position we in. Love you, mean it, been over.
What?
Yes, that's where we are. Not because that's where we want to be. That's where we are. And I got you. I got you. Whatever it's going to take, Black, I got you. In for a penny, in for a pound.
Oh my God.
Right.
Wait.
Stop fussing.
What?
Stop pushing back. Stop. Come here. I got to give you this shot.
What?
That's right.
My husband is he's a good caretaker. He follows directions really well.
That's
but when
right.
it goes beyond a certain thing, no. That is not his area. So we have people who are capable who will step in. When he goes beyond his threshold. And I'm saying this from experience. When I had that emergency surgery that required me to have bandages to be changed and things of that nature, he had a threshold. I can help. I can have things ready for the person who's going to provide the nursing care. Caretaking is his, that's that. That is, he has limits. So yeah, I don't want him to be my nurse.
No.
No, caretaker, yes, excellent, and will do all the setup stuff. But there's a certain line that he not gonna cross. He not gonna do it.
This hurt? I'm gonna take that as a yes. So I'm not.
It's a
I tell you
certain
what,
threshold
I'm
he
not
ain't
gonna
going
do that
in.
anymore.
Mm.
I'm not gonna do that. What
Ooh,
about this?
Lord.
No, that don't hurt. All
Yes, okay. A nurse is a nurse and can be a caregiver as well. No caregiver should try to be a nurse. That is my point.
right. If you all I got,
Thank
and
you,
all we got,
Anita.
That's what's gonna happen. Like, that's what I'm here for.
Thank you,
I
Anita.
wish I could get somebody in here for you. I wish I could. I don't want to have to do this. I'm not a nurse. But if I'm all you got, Black, I'm gonna have to bite the bullet. I know you don't want me to, but I bet you I don't want to more than you don't want me to. I bet you that. I bet you that. I bet you. But will I? Will I?
And
yes, I will.
He
Because
tried.
I don't want to.
He tried, and
But I don't want to. But I'm going until I know that I can't. I'm going to try.
he did, and that's what I'm saying.
Until
That's what I'm
I
saying.
know that I can't.
I know what he is capable of doing, and he will do it, and make sure that all the things that he is not able to do, that is set up for somebody else to do.
I have
Because when he had to,
and that person said, "I'm stuck on the bridge." It's been a Hummer that.
thankfully, that is not that's not
Don't worry
taking
about
place.
it then. It got to be done right now. I'm going to do it.
And
I'm going to do it.
Listen,
I'm going to do it.
I'm telling you a true story. So, I have that scar on my stomach, and it's covered by a tattoo. So most people don't see the scar. Well, there's a spot in that scar on my stomach where it dips in. Okay. That is where the largest wound was.
Okay.
Because I was cut from like right here, right above my belly button. When I got out of the hospital, I had staples, but they ended up having to pop and take some of the staples out of the lower part, and there was a hole, in my stomach. And the first time he saw it, I don't think he was going weak at the knees, but it was definitely like, oh, no. And he watched me give birth to both our children. So
and again,
he's
you've seen
fine.
this phenomenon a little further south, so don't.
It's not that.
I get it.
It's not that.
I get it.
But when he saw that hole and the meat, he was like, no. I want to. I can't.
I don't want to, but I am.
I can't.
No, I will. I see. I preface that with still no. See, let's make sure.
I want to say he threw up a lip.
Let's make sure we clear. There's nothing about this that I want to do. Let's just make sure we clear on that. No, I don't want to do this. Will I do it? Indubitably. I will do it. I will get through it. I will make the best decisions that I can at this time. And I'm hoping that they clear up that wreck so that I won't have to do it again. But will I do it? Yes, ma'am. I ain't got no choice. That's how we roll. We in this together. It's me and you, Black. What you need? Come on. I don't want to do this, but where it's at? Come on. Bend over. What you say, pal?
Hey, y'all cracking me up, yeah.
Boss say know your limitations.
Okay.
And look, I've been in the medical field for many years, but when you say bend over, hey, who's bending over though?
My patient.
Okay.
They don't necessarily have to.
It doesn't matter if the patient is male or female. Bend over.
If I'm taking
but at the
care
same
of you,
time,
I ain't got nothing to do with that. Where did shot
and
go?
I feel
and
where
I'm
you're
asking
coming
real
from,
quick.
bro.
Where do injection go?
I feel where
Lower
you're
hip.
coming from.
Bend over.
But let me tell you
That's
something.
before they popped them
Bending
off.
over can be very confusing.
It sure can. And very rewarding.
And it sure can. That one.
There she goes. There she goes.
I'm going to leave it right there.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Bye.
All right, pal. Later.
Lord have mercy.
As opposed to end it together. That's it. I don't know. Like, oh my God, do I not want to do this here? But you won't see that. You won't see it because I can't. I gotta.
Yeah, he was.
It ain't gonna be
He was
easy.
not
Trust me. Trust
prepared
me.
at all.
And because first off, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
And you look like you're in pain, so it's hard enough. So I combine the fact that I love you with the fact that you're in pain. Then I look down and see you got a hole in you.
A literal hole.
A literal hole.
He was like,
yeah.
I was like, never mind. See, and I told you, I'm a leaver. Not leaving him, but once you start, don't worry about it.
I got it. That's why I say you wouldn't see it. See, they did not just say you would not see it. Yeah.
Yeah, he looked at said, oh no. I ain't gonna be able to do it.
I be thinking like,
no, sir. No, sir. Now I gotta be worried about having an infection. I'm sad now. Oh my God. Oh Lord. I need a nurse. Somebody please come help me.
Oh Lord.
So yeah, there we go. There we go.
Yes, indeed, y'all. It's the Front Porch. WBOK. It's what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
Don't go nowhere, y'all. We're going to take this quick break, but we're going to see you on the other side of it.
Good Thursday morning. I'm Daryl Forges with WDSU News, and here's your headlines. 2 people are waking up behind bars a week and a half after a gunfire erupted at Dookie Chase's restaurant, leaving 1 person dead and 3 others injured. That's according to law enforcement sources. It comes as NOPD says they will give an update on the investigation this morning. Yesterday, NOPD released pictures of 2 persons of interest they were looking for in the shooting back on January 16th. Police later canceled that search, saying they had been found and interviewed. We do not know if these are the people that were arrested. The suspects accused in the death of a Kansas City sports reporter in town to cover last year's Super Bowl will be in court today. Danette Coper, Christian Anderson, and Ricky White are charged with racketeering and manslaughter. Officials believe the trio participated in a criminal enterprise dating back to 2012, allegedly targeting multiple men by drugging and robbing them. And a man makes a dramatic escape, jumping from the 2nd floor after his home caught fire. The New Orleans Fire Department says the blaze happened a little afternoon yesterday at a home on Milan and South Johnson. NOFD says the man jumped from the window and was taken to the hospital with injuries to his feet. The homeowner told firefighters that he was using a space heater before the fire started. The blaze, by the way, is still under investigation. I'm Daryl Forges, and that's your headlines for WBOK. Have a great day. And
this is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat, brought to you by FidelityWealthManagement.com. The Magnificent Seven, led by NVIDIA, have been dominating conversations on Wall Street for a while now. But black-owned and led Ariel Investments is finding value flying under the radar with smaller companies. Here's Ariel Investments founder, chairman, and CEO, John Rogers.
We're still finding ideas in the small value space. You know, they really have been ignored. They're kind of the ugly ducklings when you compare it to NVIDIA and Apple and all these giant, exciting growth stories. You know, the little mundane businesses that we've invested in for 42 years just seem particularly orphaned these days. So we're seeing great ideas and excited to be doing the research. I think there's real opportunity for small value.
Ariel Investments, John Rogers speaking to Bloomberg there. The firm's flagship Ariel Fund focuses entirely on small and mid-cap stocks. I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner on the Black Business Beat.
Are you tired of high cable TV rates? Sign up for Dish today and get a $500 bonus offer while supplies last. Plus, lock in your price for 2 years guaranteed. Call All American Dish, your Dish authorized retailer now.
800-296-1251. 800-296-1251. That's 800-296-1251.
Offers require credit qualification, 24-month commitment, early termination fee, and e-auto pay. Restrictions apply. Call for details.
If Ernest Hemingway was alive today, would he say this to you?
Shakespeare, Mark Twain, Edgar Allan Poe, all great writers.
And after reading your book, I simply must add you to the list.
Wait, you don't have a book yet. So make a free call to Page Publishing. Turn your book idea into publishing gold.
800-215-6818. 800-215-6818. That's 800-215-6818.
It's Off the Top with Norman Robinson on WBOK 1230 AM.
Pardon me if I'm not surprised that the state of Louisiana has put the kibosh on DEI. Governor Jeff Landry says he wants to return to the way it used to be. Hell, the way it used to be? Does that include slavery and Jim Crow laws? Landry insists his reasoning for removing the diversity, equity, and inclusion language from state civil service hiring policy is to shift the focus back to strict merit-based employment, as if there was such a thing ever. Landry and other hard right-wing Republicans are of the belief that DEI hinders true equal opportunity, favoring unqualified minorities and others over otherwise well-deserving whites. Civil rights proponents argue that DEI policies exist and are necessary because the playing field was never equal in the first place. Moreover, that removing such policies will only increase barriers for marginalized citizens attempting to gain fair access to public employment. Now, I'm old enough to remember what it was like prior to the passage of the Civil Rights Act, when African Americans were still being subjected to centuries-old systemic discrimination and exclusion that left blacks and women underrepresented in the education and job field. It's indisputable that the United States has a long history of discrimination. Affirmative action programs were created after the Civil Rights Movement to counteract such discrimination. Lest we forget, it was the Trump administration that began the nationwide attack on DEI. And now with the backlash underway to seemingly undermine the progress of African Americans and other marginalized groups, I have serious doubts about whether removing DEI programs will bode well for the marginalized. I'm equally troubled by the statement made by Trump recently, alleging that whites were treated badly by the Civil Rights Act. Let that sink in. This is Norman Robinson Off the Top.
To a darkened, sinful world comes redemption. Oh, what a gift of salvation. When Jesus returns, will he find faithers on earth? For the answer to this mind-boggling question, tune into FIJTC, Faithers in the Jesus Christ, every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. on WBOK. Follow us on Facebook at FIJTC Write-Ups and on Instagram at FIJTC420s.
My wife was frying okra. She's from Mississippi, so that's her favorite thing to do. She left the burner on high, and it didn't take long to ignite. So I ran to the stove, grabbed the pot, and that's when I got burned from a grease fire. And yes, the pain was, it was bad. Oh, Blue Cross treated me great with the recovery process. On the financial side, it would be expensive without Blue Cross. And that's what I was worrying about because I was out of work for 3 months. I'm Chad. I'm from Baton Rouge, and I had Blue Cross for 10 years. I don't eat fried okra. That's the funniest story.
Louisiana Blue. The right card, the right care.
This is The Law in Your Legacy. I'm attorney Pete Hamilton.
I'm attorney Ryan Hamilton.
When it comes to family planning, should you go with a will or a trust?
A will is like leaving instructions to the court. It tells them who gets what, but your family still has to go through a succession, which can be costly and time-consuming.
A trust, on the other hand, avoids court altogether. So when the time comes, everything transfers smoothly to your loved ones.
It's a little more work up front, but way less hassle and expense later. Plan smart, save time, and take care of your family.
This is not legal advice. That's just a tip brought to you by Liberty Bank and Trust. For more information, go to libertybank.net or contact us at 504-915-5016.
Life Care provides valuable whole life insurance to cover final expenses such as medical bills, burial costs, and unpaid debt. A final expense insurance policy is fast, easy, affordable life insurance that's available to anyone between the ages of 50 and 80. No medical exams, no lengthy questionnaires, and no waiting period. The application process is quick and easy. You can even apply without having to undergo a medical examination. Just answer a few questions and we'll do the rest. With the average funeral cost skyrocketing to $11,000 and Social Security only paying $255, you need simple, affordable peace of mind for you and your whole family. Don't leave behind unpaid expenses that, if left unattended, will burden your family tremendously. Benefits include a guaranteed premium that will never increase, a guaranteed cash value, and a guaranteed death benefit that can never decrease. To find out how you can get final expense insurance with a guaranteed lifetime rate lock, call LifeCare at 800-571-9955. That's 800-571-9955. 800-571-9955.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
On the other side of the glass, y'all, right here on this Travel Thursday, all the way to Egypt. That's right, y'all. 504-582-9422. Good morning, David. What's happening?
Oh, hey, morning. Yeah, you've got just a couple more minutes of morning, right? I'm calling you from out in San Francisco.
Oh, well,
what's up,
hello.
David?
How are you? How is it over there on the West Coast?
Oh, we have to endure another sunny day.
You poor thing.
It sucks for you. Any clam chowder recently on your table?
No, not specifically. I think I had some maybe about 6 months ago. But yeah, but not in the last couple of days. Hey, the reason I called, there's you still have ice floating around down there, right?
Yeah.
There's a few
Yeah.
cubes. Yeah,
There,
there's a
there,
few
there was
cubes.
recently a police recruit, an NOPD police recruit who was detained
By ice.
by ICE.
Oh yeah, I've been hearing and seeing these videos up on TikTok and whatnot, and yeah, these guys are really out of control. And of course, TikTok apparently is starting to really censor things.
Yes, they are.
They are.
Yeah, I think even the word
Epstein and ICE.
Yeah, amazing.
Isn't that
And
something?
so, yeah, a lot of good reasons to boycott. Who was it? Larry Ellison. He had Oracle, and so find a way to boycott those guys. If they don't have any respect for America, then we don't have respect for them.
I like that.
And then of course you've got Mardi Gras is about to. Oh no, I guess.
Well, we're in the season.
Carnival season
We
has
are
begun.
we are fully immersed.
Yeah. So what I was looking at, I saw a piece the other day that ICE agents, they get a $50,000 bonus for joining, but those guys don't want to spend it, or they shouldn't spend it, because it's based upon if they make their full 4-year term. And if they don't go through the full 4 years, they got to pay the 50,000.
It's a loan.
Yes, they
yes,
do.
it's a loan.
Who they
Yeah,
thought they
and
was dealing with, man?
yeah,
I love that for them.
And so it's I've been keeping track of the economy ever since Trump came into office, and I'm a baby boomer. So when I think of a healthy economy, I think of the baby boom coming into the workforce in 1968, and the minimum wage was $1.60, and the ounce of gold was $32. So it took you exactly 20 hours to buy 1 ounce of gold if you were making minimum wage. Well, if you were to do that last July, let's see, I've got that handy here. July 27th, the ounce of gold was $3,335. And so the minimum wage should have been $163.88.
Well, it's not. It's 15.
Minimum wage should have been $163.88, and that was last July.
Nowhere near.
Today, yeah, right. Today, it should have gone up a full $100 an hour. It now, as of the price of gold today, it should be $263.53. I think the ounce of gold is going at $52.70 right at the moment, and so it was at $33.35 the ounce of gold, and now it's $52.70. So those ICE guys, not only are they going to have to pay back that $50,000 if they don't fulfill their full term, but their purchasing power is that much more ruined. The cost of living has gone up so much in the last 6 months that that 50,000 is basically worth 25,000, or much worse actually. But that's a warning to the ICE guys. Those guys are getting suckered. They're going to ruin their reputations. They're going to try to go home and lead a normal life after all of this. And nobody's going to respect them. They're going to have to live lives in friggin', caves, as far as I'm concerned. Because, anybody that leaves a wake of brutality and injustice behind and sells out America, sells it out cheap.
That's right.
What's $50,000 to sell them out America? So
it's
that's
like 30
take
pieces of silver, my friend. It's pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. 30 pieces of silver. Thank you for that, David. It's always a pleasure to hear from you, man. Continue to enjoy the rest of that sunny day out there in San Francisco.
Don't stress yourself out in all the sunshine.
We'll have to endure. Yeah, we've got the NFL.
The Super Bowl's coming up there. Where's it at? Palo Alto, huh?
Yeah, it's a little south of us in the stadium down there, but I've got I work with the conventions, and so we're going to start building it at noon today. So I'm going to have to get paid, but my minimum wage is nowhere near $263 an hour.
I love it. Well, you enjoy yourself, man. Say hello to all the Super Bowl fans when you see them out there, all right?
Tip of the hat.
All right. David.
Have a wonderful day, care. David. Thanks for calling.
Yes, indeed.
Gotta love it. That was awesome.
All the way from
San Francisco.
That's right.
Love that. The price of gold and silver is a sign of bad times ahead. Listen, Paul, yes. Absolutely, yes. And as we were talking in a crucial yesterday, the things that were expected from my lifetime, because I'm a part of Gen X, does not avail itself the same way to my children or even my cousins. Like my cousins who are in their 30s, the cost of housing is crazy.
Brutal.
It's crazy. And I did not have the opportunity to live on my own prior to getting married. I lived with my dad until
then you live with your husband.
Yes. But I had the idea, like when I was in college or even when I was in high school, when we were thinking about it, sitcoms influence, right? I expected to have had some single living with a roommate. My girlfriends got married early. So then that X'd that out too. So I ended up staying at home, not because I didn't have the means. It was just like,
easy.
that and the idea of living by myself just was not attractive to me at all. I do like living all alone.
Living all alone.
Yeah, I do not desire, or at the time, I did not desire to just come and go. I had opportunities, like my parents traveled and whatnot, and so there have been times that I've had, a house to myself, and for a little while, it's lovely.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. Like, oh, I get to do this, I can do that, I can walk around, spin around, do cartwheels if I feel like it, and nobody's there to comment or whatever. But I never had the idea to live in the house, just me.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a part of the reason why I never lived on my own, but I expected to have roommates. Now you gotta have at least a roommate in a lot of cases, because a lot of the coming out of college or just coming out of high school with a trade. Well, no, if you have certain trades, no, you be fine.
Certain trades,
Yeah, certain trades, you be okay. But some right, young people, they getting your own apartment at 17, 18 years old. I know people in my age, my generation did that.
I do.
Shouts out to you, Michelle, and I don't want to. I'm going to get my own place, and they did.
They did, yeah, and struggled and made it and had got through.
But it was a struggle that was not flipped upside down. Right now, it is definitely flipped.
It was doable.
Yeah,
it was doable. Now it's practically impossible. Depending on what field that you're in.
And even skilled, because even people who are degreed with highly sought after skills, because like nurses shouldn't be struggling to pay nothing. And
That's
some doctors doctors are struggling.
New doctors.
That shouldn't be. That should not be.
Man,
at all.
San Francisco, Palo Alto, Silicon Valley, man, the prices of housing for everybody. A good job, like you say, ICU nurse, making good money.
And there's no way you should be struggling to pay rent at that price point, at that income level. And it is because
of greed. That's why.
Not just that, greed and complacency of citizens. The reason why they have access to this, because we didn't pay attention to the fine print of the things as it relates to voting, as it relates to not just national elections, in general, like the ordinances that are presented to us, the changing of constitutions, whether it is for the city, the state, whatever. Y'all not paying attention, and you're getting caught up in personalities, which I think is entertaining to discuss personalities with people. It's funny to me. We do it all the time. But if you want some things to change, or things to change in your favor, if you're not participating in the system, i.e. voting, i.e. going to town halls, city halls, all of these different things, you're helping yourself go into a worse situation. So, yeah, I don't know. We gotta figure something out.
Yeah.
We gotta figure something out.
Communication is the key. Start talking. Stop being afraid. Stop being afraid.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. Because that's what they want. They want you to live in fear, man. I'm not. I refuse. I'm not scared of my people. Not scared of my neighbors. Not scared of people who don't look like me, people with accent. Because I guarantee if we talk long enough, we're going to find we got a common enemy. And that might be you.
Oh, yes. And again, I'm brought back constantly to Miss Dodie. She was 15.
Oh, yeah.
So
that was young people, man.
What's y'all excuse?
Around the world.
What's y'all excuse?
Revolutions around the world. Kwame Nkrumah, college student. Right? I'm talking about Nelson Mandela, Stephen Biko, young men, teens and 20s. When they started, a lot of time, Biko didn't make it. They killed him. He died in chains. Same prison that Nelson Mandela was in. But one of the early leaders of the ANC, one of the early fighters. So, no, these are not old men. They're old men when you get to see them after what they've been through. But when they were struggling, when they were in the midst of it, a revolution is a young person's game.
It is.
It is a young person's game. And that's what they are seeing now because you have rekindled a fire in the generation that really didn't have nothing to fight for. They really didn't have, but now you gave them something.
Mm-hmm.
They fight for what they want. I love it. I told you, I've been saying it forever. It's one of the best times to be alive. And people was, man, you're crazy. I know.
There's
But
more to
watch what
come,
happens.
but
There's so much more to come.
So much more to come, and I am hopeful
So much
because
more to come.
if nothing, if having the students here, the interns here from Xavier doesn't show us anything, if having the interns that were here for the summer doesn't show us something, I don't know what it's gonna take for you to see that the future. We got hope, and we have, if we train them right, if we work with them, as conspirers, because you got to stop approaching young people with the I am the vessel full of information and I'm here to impart this upon you because you don't have nothing. They do have something. Find out what they know already so y'all can put that together and push us forward. But as long as we keep having it, well, I'm the elder. Yeah, being the elder in this moment solves what? Nothing? All right, you the elder. Fine. Let's move along. Let's get to this plan. Because if all we arguing about is this perceived respect you feel like you need to get without giving it, go kick rocks. We're not going to get anywhere with that. So come with collaboration in mind and in heart. And my daddy used to say, take your ass off your shoulders. Like, get your attitude out your feelings. And go forward in the sense of trying to build. And if that's not the conversation you want to have, you want to get into personality, stay home. Stay out the fray. And shut up talking to me. I will walk away. There we go. There we
Proverbs 14:7. It's the Front Porch, y'all. WBOK. It's what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
See y'all on the other side of the break.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
The mornings have been getting gradually warmer, but it's still cold out there. Eventually highs today, 58 to 61. That's still slightly below average for this time of the year. Partly cloudy skies. Then getting to tonight, 37 to 46. And then for Friday, highs back into the 50s, maybe some 60s. But the next big headline for us will be that big blast of cold air by the weekend. For Saturday morning, temperatures into the 20s. Wind chill feeling like the teens and maybe the single digits. And another cold one for Sunday. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
Hey, this is Dave Poston. Be sure to listen to WBOK 1230 a.m. every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. and Sunday evening at 5 p.m. bringing you the best Southern Soul barroom music with the Southern Soul Weekend Party Mix, hosted by me, of course. I'll be playing your favorite Southern Soul music by artists from all over the South, right here on WBOK 1230 a.m. or online at WBOK1230.com. The station you listen to longer. Listen to longer. Listen to longer.
Tired of the impersonal, one-size-fit-all style of banking? You deserve a bank that delivers exceptional service and personalized attention to your needs. That's the Home Bank Standard. Since 1908, Home Bank has been a trusted financial partner for businesses and families because we go the extra mile to help you reach your goals. See for yourself why Home Bank is good for business, good for life. Stop by any New Orleans area location or find out more at home24bank.com. Home Bank, member FDIC.
What if just $50 could open the door to your new home? Godan's is inviting you to enter their Key to Your Heart house raffle, where one ticket gives you a chance to win a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home in the city of New Orleans. The drawing will happen on Valentine's Day, February 14th. Tickets must be purchased by February 12th at 11:59 p.m. Enter now at RayzeE.it/Key to Your Heart.
Interest rates and inflation are out of control. Is your credit card debt also out of control? It's time to resolve your debt and take back control for a lot less than what you owe. If you have $10,000 or more in credit card debt, then you need to call us right now. Debt Fix Pros can significantly reduce the amount you owe, and you could be debt-free faster than you think.
I knew we had to do something. Our debt was growing.
It was getting out of control, and we just didn't know what to do.
We saw an ad for Debt Fix Pros. We called, and they showed us how fast they could get us out of debt.
It really was amazing, and now we're back in control.
Call now, and we'll show you how easy it is to fix your debt. The call and consultation are free. Call Debt Fix Pros right now at 800-311-5977. That's 800-311-5977. 800-311-5977.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Jared's on the other side of the glass, y'all. Bringing it to you right here on this Travel Thursday, all the way from Egypt. And that song that was playing as we walked through the airport. About to get on the plane and fly on back to the Crescent.
Yeah.
That's right.
For sure.
From the Fertile Crescent to the Crescent.
To the Crescent. To the Crescent. Crescent
right.
to the Crescent. I meant to say this the last segment, that here, listening to the last few songs remind me of watching The Scorpion King or The Mummy or The Mummy Returns. That sounds exact. Or what was that movie with Brendan Fraser? He was in The Mummy
That
too.
was The Mummy.
Yeah. But he had another thing that he did, like he was looking for, searching. Oh God, I'm not gonna say I hope not, but I don't think that was the goal.
You remember that movie? Boy, that movie was so controversial when it came out.
Yeah, because people think how people think, but people want to pretend like people don't think that way, which is so stupid.
Looking for Mr.
So stupid. The connotation of what that means. Y'all pretended like you weren't thinking it, because that's what the controversy was about. The of trying to ignore what's in your face.
All right now, yeah.
Was that like?
It was. I remember at the time.
That's the dumbest thing.
So it was like, oh my God, look at this, and this woman, and she's going out, and she's having, and that's what happens to you if you're promiscuous. It had a lot of controversy. A lot of controversy. I thought it was a good movie though. I enjoyed it.
So why are some humans bothered by whether or not women want to enjoy sex? That seems to be a real issue.
I won't be around the ones that won't enjoy. I don't understand, but I don't want to be around the ones that don't.
Why is that an issue?
I don't know.
A woman wanting to procuring of her own self the carnal enjoyment that is made for humans, however they decide to experience that. Why is it such a problem for the women?
Well, I'll show you the difference in Moors and the way society changed in between the time that looking for Mr. Goodbar drop and the time that she's got to have it drop. You understand? It was She's Gotta Have It did not have nearly the.
And in my opinion, it was a better movie.
Well, it was a different time. You could delve more into it, and but the other one was, I think, more about society than it was. This one more about Nola Darling. That it was about.
That lady's
her.
still pretty too.
Oh, she's still absolutely.
Oh, she's still pretty.
Absolutely.
And DeWanda Wise is gorgeous too.
Yeah, man.
Ooh, Lord.
She gotta have it. And I couldn't get it in one, so I got it in 3. And people say, "Oh, that ain't
hello,
right."
hello. I have said this time and time again. I think Charla can attest. Maybe, I don't know that I've said this to Jared, but I've definitely said this to Nyron. You must have a roster. You must. You must have a roster. Why? Because dating is for you to see the different traits of people. Dating don't mean hunching, which a lot of people associate dating with. Dating mean we go to places. We learn each other. That's what's dating. Hunching is just hunching. Yeah. It's like scratching your head. That. But yeah. Yes, do that. But why y'all be so bothered about how women?
I don't.
Not you.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, I don't. Anybody who does anything that's not you, why are you bothered by? Because it's not just men that's bothered by women. Women bothered by men. If you with men, you bothered by promiscuous men. If you with women, you bothered by promiscuous women. Everybody thinks that everybody ought to be what they want them to be. It don't matter what side are you on. These are people. You ever notice that? Gay people, straight people, trans people have the same problem.
The same.
The same. Can't find a good one. They lied to me. Can't be honest. Wow, what kind of relationship is this? Human.
Yep. Human interaction is going to show up. Human behaviors are going to show up in human.
There is nothing that's different when people are involved. There's nothing that's different when people are involved. The same things, jealousy, suspicion, all of the stuff that is usually relegated to, cis type in
cis normed relationships.
Norm, but it doesn't matter. Those things are across the human spectrum. Jealousy. What side you got to be on to be jealous?
None.
You ain't got to be on no side to be jealous. On the human side.
Human.
Anxious about it, suspicious, all them different things. All those things come under Homo sapiens, not homosexual.
Hello.
All right?
Yes.
That's how it come. I mean, it's just who people are. It's just, there's no shield from drama because of the relationship that you're in. It's just not. I don't care who you're with because you run into the same problems I'm in. You got a married husband or wife and you a husband or wife, I bet you y'all got problems. And I bet you y'all problems ain't much different than the problems we got.
Period.
I guarantee it. It's just how it is. So, excuse me. Folks spend a lot of time looking for difference. They're looking for a lot of time looking for differences when I just say, man, yo, you can find them if you take your time and look for them, but why?
You know what? Clear your throat real quick. Step to the mic right quick. Yes, you. No, you. I talked about our conversation yesterday and how Dom said thank you to us for us being able to have the discourse, and oftentimes when we have it, it's very loud. We're very passionate, but having respect for people is like the forefront of the conversation, and we get really invested into the conversations. But go ahead and give a quick synopsis
of our conversation.
Pick a topic. You don't have to do the whole thing because we'll be here tomorrow.
Well, I'm kind of nervous. I don't want to give a whole synopsis of what we were talking about.
Just pick a topic. You don't have to do the whole thing.
The one thing that stuck out to me was the community taking responsibility for how we receive people when they're coming back from being canceled, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they've done something that has really impacted them, the community, whether they've hurt people, killed people, whatever, how we receive them back into the community. Just like if you do a crime, if you do a sex crime and you get out of prison, you get out of jail, you have to be on the sex offenders list, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just having those checks and balances when it comes to certain crimes, certain situations.
Right on.
Yeah, that was some of the, and I mean, we were in there going.
Yeah,
but
we all have our own opinions, our own
experiences.
That's what makes it beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that's
that
what it's
mutual
about.
respect allows us to have a good conversation with one another.
And at the end of it, mission was still like we came to some resolve, some exposure to how other people experience things were listened to, and the important thing, the biggest thing, was that everybody listened.
Yeah, that's key.
That made it all it made it all worth it, because I walked away feeling like I was heard, and I feel like everybody else, and you can speak for yourself, walked away. Yeah. Maybe not finer point agreement, but definitely like you heard me.
Yeah,
you received what I had, what I said.
Me. And even if you still don't agree, it resonated with you in some way, and you get to understand my viewpoint a little bit better.
Yeah.
There you go.
So those open forums are very important, guys. We got to get out, talk to people, have these conversations, not be scared to have these conversations within our community, especially.
Yes, absolutely.
And we want to thank you guys for giving us 3 hours out of your lives that you'll never get back. And we certainly hope we've given you a little bit of something in return for the investment of your time. I'm your host, Graylin Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Take care of yourselves and each other.
Brother Jared Broad on the other side of the glass. Y'all practice random acts of kindness. Do something nice for somebody just because it's a nice thing to do. Take care of yourselves and each other. And we're going to see y'all on the flip.